Hey everyone, Fracture Metal here, and welcome back to Pokemon the Violet. So here's the deal. Alright, here's the deal. As you may have noticed, I've redone the Atticus rematch with grass types, and I'm doing this with grass types because grass is kinda my favorite type now. There's just so many of them. And I feel bad that they're kind of the weakest, you know. Sure, I like Steel, how it has with all its defenses, but Grass is so varied. It even includes mushroom-like Pokemon, or mushroomified, you know, mushroomy Pokemon, fungal Pokemon. So as usual, I'm showing losing attempts. This, however, is not one. Well, I was ready to win. I even went for a mud shot, thinking I would not defeat this thing, but it is quadruple super effective, so I just decided to reset and have a little more of a challenge. I tried using Fusili, but as you might notice from like the description or title of this video, I'm going for mushroom and like spore spewing Pokemon in general instead. You might have noticed that my voice is kind of different, that I'm speaking somewhat differently. I'm not taking my ADHD, which I would really, like, medication. I would kind of, instead of attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, I'd really more call it like attention displacement hyperfocus disorder. Because I can still be active. It's just that I focus too much on things, and my mind, the train of my mind gets derailed, if you know what I mean. Like I get focused on some things too much. So, about the game, I'm gonna be using that fibrous cotton Pokemon, Jumpluff, as well as the Bramblegast. Ghosts, funny enough, are kind of a metaphor for fungi, I think, because fungi really connect a lot of people, and they connect memories in a way. They do a lot of different things, including processing different kinds of compounds, you know, substances that, like for example, they process seeds into and ferment them. Although maybe that's bacteria, but some microbes do that. They ferment grains into alcohol and other stuff. Bread, I think. Anyway, here's the team. Bramblegast is here because it kind of spreads spores as it rolls around, right? It keeps touching the ground. And all kinds of things are in the ground. Yeah. And Cotton has like Cotton Spore, like the actual move. Jumpluff has it. But I'm not gonna have that move, I guess. Didn't figure I needed it. It doesn't really have much of a use, but if you're up against something that's really tough, really dangerous, and you can just Cotton Spore it and send out something that's kinda slow and hits hard, and well, that thing won't really survive now, would it? I'm gonna try and avoid saying and so much, but you might notice me saying it anyway. Anyway, Mela rematch yet again. We have a similar situation in which this Torkoal is going to be hot. Anyway, the inspiration behind me talking about fungi so much is because I actually consumed some soil under a tree. Just grabbed a turnip or a beet and then rolled it around at the base of a tree. And throughout a series of events, the fungi and such have decided to work with me. I fed them well, you know. Had a nice balanced diet, nice healthy diet. Well, really a balanced diet, you know. Plenty of bread, vegetables and stuff. Some fruits here and there. Anyway, this year we got the rain. Yeah. Amoonguss is one of the few Pokemon, maybe the only Pokemon that can actually somewhat quickly pull off a spore. With Mycelium Might, the Toedscruel actually tends to go last with that move. Now this Memento it might not be necessary. I probably could have gone for, I don't know, U-turn or something, I don't know. But I figured I'd at least show it off. I'm not sure if I did before. And I did mention that Jumpluff does have it. Kind of an odd move for Pokemon to have. I guess, well, I think it is Ghost type, I think. And ghosts, you know, you hear them or you sense them in some strange way. That could be the fungi, I guess. Speaking to you, ooh, yes. Eat something healthy, ooh. Or, oh, don't you remember this person? Oh, they're similar to this other person you met. Oh. Anyway, enough about spooky talk. Amoonguss is back. I forget why. I guess I was doing a sacrifice here. Oh, toxic, right. So, kind of odd that it went for Body Slam. I guess Mela knew that the rain was weakening that. And this yawn does not matter because I'm going to switch. See, yet again, the trainers in this game do not switch their Pokemon until the Pokemon is defeated. See, that's the thing. So, with that in mind, with that done, I figured I'd just bring out Bramblegast for something. Kind of forget exactly what. Oh, look, another yawn. Oh dear. Gonna have to switch out again. See, I don't like being put to sleep, but I'll do it to the enemy. Oh boy. I just had a snack. Oh boy. Anyway, this is gonna be my last video of the series for a while. I'll do the Katie and Brassius rematches or redos of their first rounds soon. My nose itches. I'll try to figure out something with them. Alright, Lycan. Funny pun based on Lycan, which I think are collections of fungi or maybe algae or something. You know, I might as well just look it up for a second. Anyway, that poison worked out. And what else is working out is this Arcanine. And I can a symbiote. Oh, really? It arises from algae living along filaments of multiple fungi species. So Lycan is like both algae and fungi, or cyanobacteria, like just some, you know, microbes that are like plants and microbes that are kind of like animals in a mutualistic relationship. It's just like a collection, funny enough. Alright, here we go. It's getting fiery. Armor cannon. You know what? I better look that up too, because I don't know how powerful that is. I know it is very powerful. And psychic, well, this thing is a psychic type. And I keep getting hairs on my phone. Ugh. How annoying. Alright, let's see here. Armor cannon. Power 120. Oh boy, here we go. Oh yeah, that hurts. It's basically a special close combat that's fire type, which is pretty good. I mean, it does make me recommend using an Armor Rouge. It's risky though. See, you gotta go fast. And Armor Rouge, I don't think it's very fast. Slower than a speeding tumbleweed, I'll tell you that much. I'll show you the way I evolved this too, because Bramblegast. Oh, I forget what its original name is, like of the unevolved form. Bramblin, I think it is. Bramblegast. The evolution requires you to take it on walks, basically. With the Let's Go feature, you press R, RT, I guess, right bumper, right button, and it just pops out. And you lead it around. Kind of an odd choice to go for Energy Ball. I guess Mela doesn't want to be that weakened. And we're actually coming up on the end of this battle because, well, I'm powering up here. I figured I could take another hit, at least another Energy Ball. It's risky though. I don't recommend doing something like this. But here we go, using growth again. So, how about that Nintendo Switch expansion pass, huh? You finally got Game Boy Advance games, but oddly enough, not the Pokemon games. You'd think that they'd be included. They're great. I mean, those are some of my favorites, like probably top 5, I guess. But no. Oh well. I guess it would just having them around would imply that maybe we'd also get those Pokemon in this game, and oh my, that would be too much. But maybe maybe the next Pokemon game or so will have more. I don't know. I just hope that there's just more variety, because 400 in one game, sure, it's plenty, but I feel like there could be 500 or 600. I think I already made that point. So there. Toadstool, quite fast, quite powerful, so do not underestimate it. Don't underestimate its mycelial tentacles. They will grab you and drain you. Ooh. And they will also get into the ground and make it erupt, like it did. So, hasta la vista. Let's see. So I'm checking out the Pokemon I got and the things that happened. Played Super Mario Odyssey recently. Loudness. Caught the Shroomish, the Breloom. Leech Life is over there. I think this Tag Tree Thicket. Shadow Claw there. As you can see, I am dragging my Bramblin around. And here's another Jumpluff. Jumpluff is probably one of my favorite Pokemon. It's so cute. Oddly enough, I couldn't find a sitting cutie, like, plush of it, but I did get a plush of Skiploom, so that'll have to do. I actually ordered a kind of a collection of them, including Slaking and Aeron. You know, some really cool Pokemon. Sleep Talk. Oh, look at that. It's a cute little deerling. Oh, of course I had to take a photo with that. Yeah, new Toadstool. Deerling faints. And look at that. The whole flock of Jumpluff just hanging out. How cute. Probably one of my favorites. Probably top 10. If you ask me. And yeah, I've had that expansion pass for a bit. Dung is actually not useless because it actually feeds fungi and such, and then they in turn feed plants, and then we get agriculture. How wonderful. Alright, next time Super Mario Bros. 1.